The shocking ambush of 2 National Guard soldiers just blocks from the White House has exposed a tangled web of international connections and reignited fierce debates over immigration and national security. But here's where it gets controversial. The suspected shooter, an Afghan national named Rahmanullah Lakanwal, had not only worked alongside U.S. forces in Afghanistan but also passed through a Biden-era resettlement program designed to protect U.S. allies. This raises unsettling questions about the vetting process and the potential risks of such programs. FBI Director Kash Patel confirmed that Lakanwal's ties to partner forces in Afghanistan are under intense scrutiny. "We're digging into every aspect of his background, including any associates here or abroad," Patel explained during a press conference. "This is what a comprehensive international terrorism investigation looks like." Lakanwal's history is complex. According to CIA Director John Ratcliffe, he collaborated with the U.S. government, including the CIA, as part of a partner force in Kandahar during the Afghanistan war. NBC News also reported that Lakanwal served in the Afghan army for a decade, working alongside U.S. Special Forces. And this is the part most people miss: despite this extensive military background, he was granted asylum in the U.S. in April 2023, just 3 months after President Trump took office. The attack, which occurred outside a bustling subway station in broad daylight, left both soldiers, a man and a woman, hospitalized after undergoing surgery. Attorney General Pam Bondi vowed to pursue terrorism charges against Lakanwal, seeking a life sentence as the minimum punishment. In the wake of the shooting, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services Agency has indefinitely halted the processing of all Afghan immigration requests, citing the need to review security protocols. President Trump, in a pre-recorded statement, labeled the attack an act of evil, hatred, and terror, and pledged to re-examine the cases of all Afghans admitted during President Biden's tenure. Vice President JD Vance seized on the incident to defend the Trump administration's hardline immigration policies. "This proves we must redouble our efforts to deport those with no right to be here," he stated on social media. Critics, however, argue that such policies often employ harsh, indiscriminate tactics, targeting immigrants with no criminal history or legal status. Here's where the debate heats up: is this a failure of the vetting system, or an isolated incident exploited for political gain? Lakanwal, who had no known criminal record and was reportedly working for Amazon.com, doesn't fit the typical profile of a terrorist. Yet, his actions raise troubling questions about the risks of fast-tracking immigration for individuals with military backgrounds in conflict zones. Washington Mayor Muriel Bowser, who has clashed with Trump over the deployment of Guard troops in the city, described the attack as targeted. Jeff Carroll of the Washington Metropolitan Police Department confirmed that the soldiers were ambushed, and that Lakanwal appeared to have acted alone. As the investigation unfolds, one thing is clear: this incident has exposed deep fault lines in U.S. immigration and security policies. What do you think? Is this a wake-up call to tighten vetting processes, or an overreaction that unfairly stigmatizes Afghan immigrants? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.